Hey everyone, it's Nico, and this week we are cooking. I actually really love to cook, and I thought really hard about what I'm gonna do with you, and I decided on doing burritos because they're very practical, they're very easy, and super portable, and a really good way of getting rid of leftovers. I'll show you how to make a pretty classic burrito. We're keeping it Mexican and keeping it pretty basic, and you can definitely do whatever you like with the recipe. But in my opinion, if you move too far away from the kind of original ingredients, you're going to end up with a wrap and not a burrito. The two absolutely fundamental ingredients to a burrito are beans and rice. So I've got white rice here, and you can actually get between whole beans and refried beans. My personal preference is I like whole beans in burritos and refried beans in tacos. What I like to do with my beans is to spice them up a little bit. I like to add a little bit of cayenne pepper and a little bit of cumin, and usually just a bit of ground regular black pepper. Then you can add meat if you happen to have meat in your fridge or whatever. That's pretty unnecessary, but can be fun if you like to do it. I'm not going to put any meat in this one. Then there is cheese. Pretty sure this is cheddar. Jack is also fine. Pretty much any kind of cheese that you like. And then lettuce, if you want to do that, some chopped cucumber, tomato, whatever. And then for toppings, we have salsa, and Greek yogurt makes a really good stand-in for sour cream if you're like me and don't happen to have any sour cream. It's a little bit more tart and acidic, which I happen to like, but that's totally up to you. So then basically what you do is you get a tortilla. Tortillas come in a lot of different sizes. For my burritos, I actually like to use the medium soft taco size, just because I tend to have burritos for lunch, not for dinner, and if they're for dinner, then you're probably going to use a full-size 10-inch burrito size tortilla, but if they're just lunch, I don't really need them to be that huge. So then pretty much what you do is you just put everything out on the tortilla and you wrap it up. You don't want to overfill, because then the tortilla is not going to wrap nicely and you're going to have a total mess. It's usually good to kind of look at about how much would go in. I try to fill in a kind of a strip equivalent to the center, and you just offset it a little bit to make wrapping easier. So right now I'm just going to show you the wrapping technique that I usually use. Okay, so here we have the burrito and some filling. I just put rice in, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like. I've actually already eaten, and this is a fake burrito. So what you do is you offset the filling a little bit away from the center, and then that way it's going to be easier to fold. So you bring up the bottom, you bring up the top, and then you fold over one side and keep the ends tucked in. Like that, yep, and then you flip everything over and keep it nicely in that pocket, and you have a little bit left at the end, and then you fold those ends down a little bit to keep them from sticking up, and you fold over the other side one more time, just like that, yeah. What I actually like to do is to wrap my burritos in foil, because I like to pretend that I'm cool and eating street food. So just kind of, it's like making another burrito out of foil around your first burrito. You just roll it up all nice and tight, and then you can carry it wherever you want to go, and then you just kind of peel it like a tinfoil banana. So that's burritos. They're really good for taking on the road, lunch, if you gotta, take it to work or to school or anything. They're really convenient. Wrapping them in tin foil like that, really helps keep them together and neat. I think they're a really nice trick for impressing your friends, and yeah, I in general really like making burritos. So I hope that is helpful / something that you're going to want to try, and just have fun with it. See you guys next week.